Hey guys, today I'm going to take you through a quick stretch sequence and also do a little conditioning for the glutes and the legs. So let's get started. We're going to start on all fours. Inhale, dropping the belly, looking up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, chin the chest. We're going to go back and forth with these cat-cows 3 times. Warm up the spine first thing in the morning. Awesome. And we're going to bring the knees together and we're going to let the booty sink to the left and the booty sink to the right. Cool. We're just going to rock back and forth here, feeling a nice side stretch. Tick-tocking the booty a little back and forth. Awesome. We're going to go into our child's pose, sink that booty back, walk the hands forward, walk the hands to the left, and then walk the hands to the right. Walking the hands back to center, we're going to slowly slide the hands forward. We're going to go into our puppy pose, so bringing the chest to the floor, keeping the booty up and back, keeping the booty stacked above the knees. And we're going to slowly slide forward onto the belly. I'm going to stack my hands on top of each other, have my elbows out, and I'm going to plant my forehead on my hands. And I'm going to practice lifting my legs up off the ground. We're going to do this about 5 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold, squeezing the butt. We're going to pulse 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. I'm going to remove my hands. My forehead is going to touch the mat. And I'm going to have my thumbs facing up. My hands are forward. Try to keep the shoulders away from the ears. And I'm just going to pulse up for 5, 4, squeezing the shoulders, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Pulse up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Next, I'm going to lift everything off the ground. So hands, forehead, and the legs. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Cool. I'm going to bend my left leg in, reaching the inner edge of that left foot with my left hand, and do the same thing for the right hand. Right hand reaches for the inner edge of the right foot, and I'm going to push through my feet, lifting everything up, going into our bow pose, stretching the shoulders out. Play with taking some deep inhales and exhales here. Awesome. Try not to let the knees open out too much to the side. Try to keep everything in line like 2 railroad tracks. And release. Cool. We're going to push up into our first downward dog. Pedal the feet out. And into a plank. We're going to do some slow mountain climbers, so right knee to right elbow and back, left knee to left elbow and back. Right knee to right elbow, left knee to left elbow. Cool. Back to all fours. I'm going to lift my left leg up, bending the leg opening to the side like your dog peeing on a fire hydrant, and knees meet. So we're gonna do this a few times, drawing circles with the knees, squeezing the glute. And hold, pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Knees come down, this time opening up to the side and open behind you. We're just reversing that circle we just did. Do this a few times. Try not to lean too far into the right side. Try to maintain a balanced position with the hands so you're not putting too much weight into one side. And when you're here at the top, we're gonna pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. We're gonna do the other side. So lifting the right leg up and behind you, then out to the side like you're a dog peeing on a fire hydrant, and then knees meet. Do the circle a few times, squeezing the glute. Try not to let the weight shift all the way to your left side this time, and reverse it. So knees come together, opening up to the side and lifting up behind you. Down and around. Draw these circles a few times, squeezing the glute. And when you're ready, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. This time, I'm gonna face you guys. On all fours, we're gonna extend the left foot out to the side. Align the foot with your hip. And we're just gonna try and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome, let's do the other side. Extending the right leg out, align the foot with the hip. We're gonna lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Coming down to our backs. We're going to come into a bridge pose, so hands come down to your sides, feet are hip width apart, and we're going to lift, squeezing the glutes. And you can even come up onto the tippy toes. And we're going to release down. Cool. This time we're going to lift left leg up, lift up, and down. Lifting up and down. Let your booty come to the floor. Let your back rest. And last one, lifting everything up, squeeze, and down. Other side. Right leg lifts up. Squeezing the glutes, lifting everything, pushing those hips forward and down, letting everything come down to the mat. Lifting up and then down. Lifting up, last one, and down. Cool. I'm going to rock forward into my forward fold, so feet are hip width apart, let your head dangle, sway a little side to side. And we're going to bend the legs a little, tuck the chin to chest, come up halfway so you have a flat back. Make sure your shoulders are away from your ears, and we're going to swan dive forward. Chest comes towards your knees. We're going to do this a few times, so making some body waves with the spine, coming halfway and folding forward and down. Halfway lift, forward and down. Halfway lift, forward and down. Cool. Bring the feet together. We're going to bend the legs, and we're going to go into our chair pose, so extending the hands forward. Sink your weight into the back of the heels. And we're going to play with lifting one leg. So staying here, try to extend your left leg forward and straighten, coming to a full stand. Keeping that leg forward, we're going to slowly start to bend in the right leg, coming back into our chair pose. Cool, let's try the other side. So starting in our chair pose, so slowly start to straighten, pointing your right foot forward. And if you lose balance, totally fine. Straightening your right leg forward, come to a stand, and bend that left leg, coming back into our chair pose. Let's try this one more time. So slowly extending the left leg forward, straighten, come to a stand, slowly start to bend in that right leg, and coming back to your chair pose. Other side, right leg starts to straighten, pointing in front of you, coming into a stand, slowly start to bend that left leg, and back into your chair pose, and back to a stand. Whew, that was pretty challenging. I'm already kind of starting to sweat a little. I hope you enjoyed today's quick little stretch and conditioning. Thanks for joining me.